All right, let's go.
Woo! Come on.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's Cynthia and Maureen.
Hello.
And we're going to do some leg exercises today, and we want you to do them with us. So she's starting out in a warm-up set here. She's going to be doing alternating reverse lunges.
Awesome.
Do you need to start with any weight when you start?
We don't.
No, you don't. Because there's nothing wrong with doing body weight exercises. I'm doing standard squats right here to a bench to let your muscles and your joints warm up. If right out of the gate, you in your exercise class or with your trainer or by yourself at the gym think you need to grab some weights and start doing lunges and squats,
Not ready.
I've just got news for you. After the age of 35, you're going to learn a little bit about that. And we have the honor of experience and knowing that you need warm-up time.
Truth.
Because you're going to reduce the chance of injury as you get older. And as you get older, when you get injured, you recover a lot slower.
Yeah.
So it's better just to avoid it altogether. One more. So we start with alternating lunges, then she moves to squats, and then we're just going to throw an ab exercise in here to give your legs a little break, but also keep you moving. So I'll do reverse crunches.
Great.
Trying not to swing my legs up like this. This is cheating. But just trying to keep my knees really steady. And then Cynthia at the same time is keeping her knees really steady over her feet.
That takes focus.
Yeah, 5 more.
Takes time.
And then we move through these exercises pretty quickly.
Right.
You can add intensity by reducing the time of your transitions.
Right. We focus on that a lot.
A lot. So then she gives her legs a little bit of a break. She goes to the abs and core, and it's what we call active rest. So another body part is doing the work, while the part that we're trying to challenge a little bit gets a short rest. So what we're looking for in these reverse lunges, you guys, one of the reasons I love them, especially if you're a beginner exerciser, is they're the safest on your knees. They're easier to do on your knees than forward lunges. What we look for is that the knee stays right over the foot and it doesn't travel back and it doesn't travel forward. It stays in place.
Nice.
5 more. And then when we repeat this, things are going to get harder. We are going to make it heavier. Okay, so now we're a little bit more warmed up. We add some weights.
Okay.
What to start with? Well, if you're a beginner, you might not need any weights. If you've been exercising for 6 months or more, for a woman, like a good starting weight for squats is 10, 15 pounds. And the big thing is, when you're squatting, can you control your knees? Well, lunging as well.
Right.
But none of this, and none of this. Just keeping the knees right over the feet at all times and making sure that the knees and feet are always pointed in the same direction.
Yeah.
And Cynthia was talking to her people this morning about perseverance. What did you share with them?
Practice. Well, it was in reference to a high-level competition in golf, right? The Masters tournament. But to think about having to persist with a goal, it took 11 years for this individual to finally win the competition he wanted to win. And he's gone through setbacks. So it was the 3 Ps I shared: practice, patience, perseverance. And as Maureen says to all of us too, you're gonna have to be better than you think for longer than you think. And you just have to stay in the process. And I think about our workouts, what makes them so efficient, this active rest portion too. Why do we do that instead of just stopping and waiting between sets?
Right.
Why is that?
It just reduces your intensity so much. And you might see power lifters resting 2 minutes in between their sets.
Right.
Women.
But that's pervasive as part of programming, right? I mean,
Yeah.
do 5 sets of 10 on this body part.
Right.
I mean, for women, maybe not as effective.
No.
your fitness levels don't go up, right? If you're going to keep moving and heart rate up, stay active, fitness levels going up.
Yeah.
Woo! Love.
Yeah, and this notion of patience
Yep.
and perseverance, you have to consider it a little bit if you haven't been working out consistently for the last 10 to 20 years.
Right.
That you have to manage your expectations a little. You're not going to get where you want if you haven't been working out consistently. Here you go.
Thanks.
In 60 days.
Right.
And isn't the goal of wellness and fitness supposed to be long-term anyway? Because nothing will work if you quit.
Right.
So maybe when starting your exercise program, you focus on the long game. Treat it as a marathon instead of a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are still following along with us.
Yeah, right.
Get off your chair. Get up and do some of these exercises
And we move
with
and
us.
talk, right? That's a natural thing we do. But that's true because then you can just put in little small milestones in your longer game, right? In your this is going to be for a while. I need to lose, let's put the pounds in there, 50 pounds. Well, you got to do that 1 to 2 pounds at a time.
Right.
A week and stay in it. And then suddenly you'll get stronger before you, as you go. You won't realize it until you look back and go, oh. But you have to give yourself the benefit of staying with it.
Right.
Patience.
Better than you think, longer than you think. And you can start small.
It will work, right?
If you just start doing this one round of leg exercises with us, and then you do it again next week and 2 days from now.
Right.
And then join us for our next one where we show some upper body exercises.
And then put them together.
Yeah. But I think the message is that it's different when you're 20. It's easier to go super high intensity and super hard on yourself because, like I said, you recover quicker, you have less chance of injury, and that changes when you get older.
Right.
So our goal is to make you better for the long term. Notice that our back knee stays pretty high in these lunges.
Yep.
You don't want any forces going down through that back knee.
Right.
That's just, I mean, if you feel pain in your back knee when you're doing these,
No.
fix your form and make sure you keep that back knee high.
Mm-hmm.
These are our last sets.
Yay.
Getting a lot of work done, you guys. It's only been maybe 5 to 7 minutes.
Right.
We just keep it moving. This is how we get our intensity up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Last set. Let's check Cynthia's form on these squats.
Boy. Let's go.
Just about 90 degrees down. She just holds those dumbbells strong. Notice she isn't swinging them. Will you show me an example of somebody who can't do this weight? They just tip over a lot and swing them to get up. That means you're lifting too much weight. They should be down by your knees and straight up. 5 more.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No, it just starts to add up. You have to just stay in it so it can have its chance to work too. When I think about progress, you can't just stop doing this.
Right.
And the way we train, it's good for women at our age.
Don't quit before the miracle happens.
It's true.
All right, that's it for us, you guys.
Woo!
Thanks so much. Thanks for joining us for a small leg warm-up. We
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know if you have any questions or suggestions.
Yay.
See you soon.
Thanks.